to Manifest on Purpose. My name is Kimberly Williams. I am a mindset consultant specializing in manifestation. I help you align your mindset with the things that you desire in your life to help you manifest in your life. So what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Let's manifest on purpose. Hello, and happy Friday. Congratulations, you made it. It is the end of the week, and I hope that you get a break this weekend. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Thank you for stopping by just to check in on me. Today's topic is going to start with a question, and I want you to listen to this because this is a very important question. Here goes. Are you ready to manifest? Are you prepared to manifest? You see, I had to ask this question because there are so many people that come to me and say, I've been seeking this for 2 years, 3 years. I haven't seen any results. What am I doing wrong? Most of those people think that it's the techniques that they're using. It's the things around them that's causing them not to get what they want. They think all types of things. But I want you to know on today that it's not anything external. It's all about you. It's all about what's inside of you. And today we're going to talk about being prepared, because you have to be prepared for your manifestation. I think this is a step that gets overlooked in the process of manifesting, being prepared. And being prepared has a lot to do with your mindset. This topic came to mind for me this week while I was watching the presidential inauguration. I usually don't watch a lot of television. I don't get involved with media too much. But if it's something that I think will make me grow, I'll use that to grow from it. Just use the things that I need and everything else, just leave it. But I decided that this was something I wanted to watch because you can learn a lot from this situation. One thing that stuck out to me was the young poet, Amanda Gorman. She stepped up, she stepped up, recited her poem, and just blew everybody out of the water. It changed lives. It inspired people. And it was just so beautiful to see that. It was a beautiful poem too, by the way. Miss Gorman had an interview with CNN. They were asking her about what made her write this poem, what inspired her. And she talked a little bit about her growing up. She talked about the speech impediment that she had, how she had to work extra hard in literature because she knew that this was her dream. She knew that this is what she wanted. She took the extra time to learn about and perfect her craft. Little did she know, she was setting herself up for what was to happen in the future. She was preparing. I know she probably had big dreams, but at the time she probably didn't even know what she was preparing for. When she finally saw what it was, she was ready because she had taken the time to prepare. I've learned a lot of lessons in life through my childhood experiences. My grandmother didn't drive. She never had license. When it was time for us to go somewhere, we would have to call people to get a ride. And most of the time, there was always someone willing to take us to where we needed to get to. And it was mostly family. She told me something that was profound to me, and I stick by it this very day. She said, when you're waiting on a ride, you be ready for them. Don't have them waiting on you. Of course, she had to say that to me because I was a child and she would go ahead and be ready. But I wanted to play around a little bit And she wanted to let me know the importance of being appreciative for what you already have. And once you appreciate that, you'll get more. Not being prepared is not being appreciative. Appreciation is a part of being prepared. It's important that we understand that moving forward. If there's something that you really, really want, you're going to prepare for it. Preparing for it shows that you appreciate it. I'm not saying that we prepare the way for it to get to us. No, the universe handles that part. Our job is to prepare for it when it's here physically. Preparation is a tool that aligns your energy with your desires. I want to talk about for a moment different ways you can prepare. Now that we know that it's important to prepare, I want to give you some examples of how you can prepare so that you can start on this journey of preparation. Let's start out by using the topic love. Let's talk about how we can prepare for a love interest. Let's say that someone is looking to find a mate. They've been single for a while and they're looking to find a mate. How can they prepare for that manifestation? They can first prepare for that manifestation by making room in their home, going through areas in your home that you know you probably have to share if you commit to someone and that person moves in with you. Also, preparation looks like preparing with your home situation. If you get committed to someone else and you already have your home, they have their home, how do you decide what happens to your home? Keep all those things in mind. Just prepare for things in the present moment. Act as if it's happening to you right now. Make a step-by-step guideline of how things are going to go down. That's a good way to prepare. I'll actually tell you a story of an experience that I had with a similar situation, love interest. When I first met my husband, we dated for a year before I decided I was ready to commit. Nothing was wrong with him. Nothing was wrong with anything externally. I had just been single for quite a few years and I wanted to make sure that when I committed, I was absolutely treating the person as they deserve to be treated. I was getting rid of all of the old junk and adding in fresh programs, new things. Once I did all of that, we connected. But it was important to get myself together. That's why it's so hard when people jump from relationship to relationship to relationship, because they got mental stuff that they're holding on to from a previous relationship that they have not even moved on to. And when they get with the new person, they're projecting those things to the new relationship. Prepare for your relationships. It's very important. Here's what it looks like. If you're single and you're staying alone and you're wishing for a mate, instead of taking up the whole bed every night because nobody else is there, start just sleeping on one side of the bed, making room. And I know I'm going to step on somebody's toes with this one here, but closet space. Do you just consume all of the space in your closet because you can do it? No one else is there? If you're looking for someone to come in, you need to set space aside for that person. That's preparation. It's letting the universe feel like it's already there. It's already happening. So once that happens, it's going to get to you. The whole key to this type of preparation is that when you prepare for something, you activate that energy and align with that desire, which produces reality in your life. There's also another way that you actually need to prepare. You need to prepare for shifts in your life, shifts in your environment, shifts in you mentally and emotionally. I want to talk about what these shifts look like. A lot of people don't recognize them as shifts. They recognize them as problems, challenges, things like that. But in actuality, they're just shifts. They're changes. Whenever we intend to grow or we're seeking growth in an area, we're going to have to change. You cannot grow without change. And changing can be challenging for some people, especially if your mindset is not in the right space. Most people begin to see challenges in the area of the things that they're requesting. Some people see these things and immediately give up. They feel like it's no use. They can't do it. When you give up, it's impossible for you to get what you want then. Instead of using that moment to run and hide, fight through those challenges. Next time that happens to you, become aware that this is not even a challenge. This is a shift. This is shifting out the old to prepare for the new. Shifting is a part of preparation. It's something that is absolutely necessary for our growth. If you're not shifting, nothing's happening. Just know when you start seeing shifts in your life, manifestation is soon to follow. These shifts should not be a stop sign for you. These shifts should be a yield sign. It doesn't mean stop. It simply means proceed with caution. Help is on the way. In order to obtain something that you've never had, you're going to have to do some things that you've never done before. And that thing is called change. The best way for you to prepare for shifts during manifestation is to have a healthy mindset in the first place. Before you even start trying to manifest on purpose, make sure that you getting rid of those self-limiting beliefs that are a result of your mindset. Be truthful to yourself to find out what's holding you back, what's limiting your beliefs. Face those things head on so that you can change. When you're already prepared, those shifts will be a lot easier for you. Also, being aware will make things easier for you because you realize what's happening at this time and why it's happening to you at this time. This makes it easier for you to move forward with it because you know it's a necessary part of the process. We all have to grow. And when we change, it can be difficult because we're breaking habits. That's what the subconscious mind does. The subconscious creates habits through our experience. There's another important thing that I want you to know about manifestation. A lot of people feel that once they get what they want, that's it for them. They've done it. They've created what they wanted. And now I'm done. I manifested this. I'm okay now. Manifestation is something that we're already doing all the time anyway, whether we realize it or not. What we're basically talking about is purposely manifesting. When you purposely manifest, you're wishing to manifest the things that you want instead of having things just manifest by default. We have to understand just because we decide to stop manifesting on purpose, that does not mean that we've stopped manifesting. Other things are still manifesting in your life. A lot of those manifestations are coming from programs from the subconscious mind. It's important to set your intentions and go ahead and manifest the life that you want. That's the simple decision. That's the easy way. But a lot of people don't. Manifestation is something that's continual. manifesting on purpose is something that should be continual. This is something that you should be doing all the time. And preparation is a part of that. We set our intentions on what we want. We prepare and align with it. When we are waiting for it, just realize that we're not trying to figure out how it's going to get to us. We're just patiently waiting on it. At that point, in a gratitude space, you know that it's already coming to you. It's time for you to move on to the next manifestation, because we want to continue to grow on different levels. So don't stop. Just continue to manifest the things that you want. It's a cycle. And everything that you're looking for is all going to be connected. Everything is connected anyway. When you manifest that home, go ahead and manifest that car. When you manifest that relationship, go ahead and manifest the home. Don't just stop at one thing and think that everything is going to be fine. You have to do this every day. A lot of people don't understand it. Working with self, developing and cultivating self is not an easy job. That's why a lot of people don't even bother with it. A lot of people just go on living the way that they're living because it's a lot of work involved. But the work is worth it. So work with yourself every day. Work with your mindset. Challenge your beliefs. Challenge your limitations. And by challenging those things, you'll see that you have nothing to be afraid of. You have no doubt, nothing to be feeling like you're not going to get it. You just already know that it's going to be there for you. This is something that does not happen overnight. This is something that happens over time. That's why I stress upon you to stay prepared for what it is. When you get that call telling you that you're approved for whatever it is that you want, when you finally meet Mr. or Mrs. Right, when you finally get that call saying that the job that you want is available and they're waiting on you, are you going to be prepared? And that was a fascinating thing about Miss Gorman for me. She was prepared. And we need to spend more time with ourselves to get ourselves prepared. Preparing is aligning yourself for that manifestation. If it's something that you know you want, go ahead and start working in that space. Go ahead and start walking in that role. One more example. Let's talk about neighborhoods. Let's think about a person wanting to manifest a different neighborhood, a better neighborhood. They're in a bad neighborhood. They want something new. They go outside of their door, and it's probably a bad neighborhood because of the neighbors or the environment, and they're different from that. Instead of conforming to the energy of that neighborhood, the energy of those neighbors, you have to allow yourself to be yourself. You still go out, no matter how crazy you look, in your suit if you have to, in your dress if you have to. Don't change. We know that energy never dies. It just transforms from one thing to the next. So either they can put their energy on you, or you can send your energy to them. But if you want to elevate in the space that you're in, you have to reflect that. Once you move to that space, you don't stop there. You have to go up another level. So that means more work with yourself, more time with yourself, more shifts in your environment, in your personality, and even in your relationships. But in the end of the day, you're growing. It's all growth. Take this serious. If there's something that you want, go ahead and prepare for it and everything that comes along with it. I truly hope that I help somebody today. But if you find that you're one of those persons that are having problems with the mindset, maybe you're going through those moments of shifts and you don't know how to get through it, you can go to the website at mysticbeginning.com and you can see what's available. I offer services. I also offer downloads. Check out the site so that you can get some help. The most important thing is recognizing that there's some things that need to be changed. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you as a person because there's things to change. It means that actually you're doing pretty good because you're recognizing that change and you're seeking help. Whatever you're seeking is seeking you. So when you seek that help, you'll find it. Guys, I want you to do one thing for me this next week coming up. Well, actually, it's not for me. It's for you. I want you to go down your list of intentions, and I hope that they're updated because you should continue to check them to make sure that they're still relevant to what you want. Check that list and pick one thing off that list that you're working on manifesting. I want you to properly prepare for it. Sit down, imagine, pretend, visualize that whatever you're seeking has already happened to you in that moment. And I want you to start writing down a list of the things you need to do. Hopefully this will shift that intention for you. This will help move you forward. Guys, I really enjoyed talking to you today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Until next time, continue to manifest on purpose.